I don't paint dreams or nightmares. I paint my own reality. Our society is run by insane people for insane objectives. Everything changes in my life, and the world stays the same. It's such a shame to waste time. We always think we have so much of it. When your opponent gives you an opening, be swift as a hare. The sidelines may be safer, but life is played on the field. No matter how good you get, you can always get better, and that's the exciting part. Between living and dreaming, there is a third thing. Guess it. A trusting heart will follow only those who truly follow their heart. I do not like to repeat successes. I like to go on to other things. Serious thinkers are few, and the world is ruled by crude ideas. You like me not because I like you. I like you just because I like me. Don't leave it all unsaid, somewhere in the wasteland of your head. Life isn't about escaping, but it's all about experiencing. Your time is way too valuable to be wasting on people that can't accept who you are. Memory can make a thing seem to have been much more than it was. Monsters are real, and ghosts are real too. They live inside us, and sometimes they win. I live in my own little world, but it's okay, they know me here. There's no clarity. There was never meant to be clarity. Do good, live in the most positive and joyful way possible every day. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. We have 4 problems: overthinking, trust, share, love. If you think you have enough knowledge, you are still ignorant. Always be a learner. No matter how safe and beautiful it is, a cage is still a cage. A whetstone, though it cannot cut, may sharpen a knife that will. Always be friendly, always be kind, like the most beautiful flower that you can find. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. Follow your heart, then root its longing with the facts. A lion chased me up a tree, and I greatly enjoyed the view from the top. If I can stop one heart from breaking, I shall not live in vain. My fear was not of death itself, but a death without meaning. Focus on the step in front of you, not the whole staircase. Life is an essay you yourself have to write, start to finish. It's good to do uncomfortable things. It's weight training for life. You ask me if I keep a notebook to record my great ideas. I've only ever had one. For them to perceive the advantage of defeating the enemy, they must also have their rewards. Success involves going to where others believe is too far. You have 2 choices: evolve or repeat. Luck implies an absolute absence of any principle. It is better to be divided by truth than united in error. One day you will wake up, and there won't be any more time to do the things you've always wanted. Do it now. Once you realize you deserve better, letting go will be the best decision ever. I always felt like you had to be important to have enemies. Verily, knowledge is a lock, and its key is the question. We never live. We are always in the expectation of living. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Changing is what people do when they have no options left. When you're the most happening person at the party, it's time to leave. In the haunted house of life, art is the only stair that doesn't creak. People say that life is the thing, but I prefer reading. Where humanity sowed faith, hope, and unity, joy's garden blossomed. Silence and non-action are the root of all things. Attitude is a little thing that makes a big difference. Doubting your judgments is the beginning of enlightenment. We can't avoid reasoning. We can only avoid doing it well. Do more listening than talking. Talk more about them than about you. The most dangerous of all falsehoods is a slightly distorted truth. When we embrace who we are, the world embraces us right back. It is truth that liberates, not your effort to be free. You become mature when you become the authority of your own life. The right mindset is the first step towards the journey. One who has few must prepare against the enemy. One who has many makes the enemy prepare against him. Everything you do doesn't have to be seen or heard. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. I'm not pretty. I'm not beautiful. I am as radiant as the sun. All the fish needs is to get lost in the water. All man needs is to get lost in Tao. Maturity is when you stop complaining and making excuses and start making changes. Fear can only grow in darkness. Once you face fear with light, you win. It is a very natural human trait to destroy that which frightens us. Patience is the only way you can endure the gray periods. Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. When we're connected to others, we become better people. I is for integrity. Be honest with yourself and others. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. The reason why the universe is eternal is that it does not live for itself. It gives life to others as it transforms. There's more to logic than identifying logical fallacies. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Savor everything. Cling to nothing. Live now, because living then won't be any better. You talk when you cease to be at peace with your thoughts. I've never had anyone's approval, so I've learned to live without it. I know the joy of fishes in the river through my own joy as I go walking along the same river. Oh, darling, don't be bitter. It's the first instinct of the weak. Of all those in the army close to the commander, none is more intimate than the secret agent. Weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. If everything seems under control, you're not going fast enough. Life is a comedy to those who think, a tragedy to those who feel. Faith is a knowledge within the heart, beyond the reach of proof. The truth does not change according to our ability to stomach it. The penalty for procrastination is the loss of hopes and dreams. Despite the heart-numbing frost, my soul is blooming like spring. You can measure the size of a person by what makes him or her angry. War is a matter of vital importance to the state. Thinking something does not make it true. Wanting something does not make it real. Other people are only aspects of our own greater being. Those who win never give up. Those who give up never win. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Life is short. Live it. Love is rare. Grab it. Anger is bad. Dump it. Fear is awful. Face it. Memories are sweet. Cherish them. Maybe some things aren't meant to be known. Maybe they're just meant to be accepted. He who requires much from himself and little from others will keep himself from being the object of resentment. The way is to man as rivers and lakes are to fish, the natural condition of life.